What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be speaking about right now is the market crash and what players you guys should and should not be picking up, because just because the market crash doesn't necessarily mean that every card is good to pick up, depending on how far they dropped. And not just that, there's certain cards that are going for a lot more. So that's why I want to let you guys know which is the best cards to pick up and which is the best cards to not pick up, and so forth, and what you should be doing if you got certain cards in your lineup or in your item binder. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. First thing I'm going to do is come to my lineup. That's what I like to normally do, to show you guys what I've been working on and so forth, and how I'm applying these same methods. So the only auctionable cards that I have, believe it or not, is this right guard and this right tackle. Everybody else is all B and D. I picked up this Kenneth Walker recently. I did spend coins on this, so it's been a long time since I actually spent over 300k coins, but this time I did because I was able to successfully upgrade 290 overalls for 300k, meaning that I spent 150k a piece on each 90 overall. So to me, it was worth it. So I would say that. Happy. Look at this middle linebacker that I picked up, Divine Diablo, and he comes with Lurk Artist, right, as an ability, so it's always activated. Even though it is 1,000 training to unlock it, to me it's worth every penny. All right, so anyways, let me go ahead and back out, and we're going to be looking at some of these prices on some of these cards. And the reason why I talk about auctionable, non-auctionable cards is because sometimes if you do have auctionable cards in your lineup that you may not have to really use right now, sometimes it's best to sell them now, because the cards are going to go down, so you don't want to take that much of a loss. So that's why I show you guys that if you do happen to have certain cards, which I'm going to get into a minute, so just give me a second. We're going to start with the 90 overalls. Matter of fact, let's start with the limited editions. That's what I like to start off with, because we don't know what cards are going for. So Rasul Dudley, yeah. So all these 86s, 87s are all right, but I'm not going to spend that much for a limited edition. If you're going to buy a limited edition, you might as well go for like an 89 or 90. Like this Gronkowski, if you needed him, like that's not bad. Jalen Waddle, Eric Dickerson, and so forth. Who else? Where's the 90? Do we have any 90s in there? Or they just keep, it's getting scary because it keeps on going up, up, and up. Okay, so we got a left tackle, which I doubt a lot of people are going to spend that much. Yeah. So I wouldn't touch. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you need a few of those 89s just to add to your squad for limited editions, then I would add like about one if you really want them. But honestly, I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I wouldn't even pick them up unless it was a 90 going for 400k. I don't care if it's a limited edition, they quick sell for 350k. I'm just not going to pay 399k for a right tackle. I understand that they quick sell for 350, but still in the end, you'd be better off just going and buying the 86 overall, which I think they're going for about like that much anyway. So that was trash. Now let's go to the 90 overalls. Okay, so these right here, the market did crash on these, because before they're going for like 400k or more. They're back down to 311k. The other day they're like 290, 300k exactly. So little by little, these cards are scaringly little by little going up, as you guys can tell. So in my honest opinion, unless you really need these cards, this is not a bad deal for 90 overall. I'm going to be honest with you guys, but to be smart about it, I wouldn't pick up none of these 90 overalls until the next drop, which is next week. Once the next round of most feared players come, or most feared champions, then to me that would be the best time to pick up some of these cards. But right now I wouldn't touch them, even though 300k, 311 is not bad. But as you go down, they're starting to go higher. The Demario Davis, look at, he's 380k. You can't find him up here nowhere else. And I pay for Demario Davis 290k for, or 300k, which, let me go ahead and show you guys, because I don't want to sit here and spew lies, because I bought two cards. Apparently they're not there. It says my items have my bids, my auctions. No. So yeah, it's not going to show us. I don't know why, but I did buy two of them. So I wanted to show you guys what I did, but it's no big deal. I did buy them. And I got a good deal on them. So now lets me know that. And the only reason I don't have them right now is because I quick sold them for fear of currency to upgrade my other 90 overalls, which was very much worth it. So anyways, here it is there. Demario Davis is 380K. I picked him up for 300K. To me, if I wanted to make some coins and I still had the card, because I quick sold them already, I would have been able to make a little bit of coins, right? So that just tells you right there. So I wouldn't touch the 90 overalls. Even if you wanted to quick sell them and upgrade some cards, this is not the time. I knew when I seen them for 300K that was a great, I just knew it was a great deal. So I bought them off the top, and I do not regret it one bit, because as you could tell, even that day they were starting to go up, but now they went up even more. So so my advice would be stay away from the 90 overalls right now, especially the most fear, because I know a lot of people are trying to get them. Now, with that being said, if you do have some 90 overall most fear players and they're going for about 380, 380K, 375, 370, like they're going for more than 300K, like a good amount more, then I would actually sell them, wait till the next drop, and then start picking up some more or going from there. That's what I would do, because these cards actually went up tremendously. Now let's go to the 88 to 89s. So yeah, these 88s honestly are definitely decent to pick up. To me, the 88s at this time in the game, 88s to me is about like the overall of what you want your team, or a mixture of 88s and 87s of where you want your ultimate team to be more competitive, right? You don't have to have all 90s. You don't have to have tons of 90s. I know it's all you guys are going to have 90s, because we're going to get a couple of 90 overalls for free, because during this program. But I'm saying though, you don't have to have a 90 overall squad. But right now, filling them up with 88s and some 87s would definitely be good. So these are good. These are actually good. Like someone just bought that one. These are actually good cards to pick up. And they got different positions: halfback, tight ends. Look at strong safety. This is a new one I think that just dropped today as a redux. Yeah, so the 88 overalls would definitely be one of the routes to go when it comes to picking up cards. And some of these other cards that are going for like 158, 170, stuff like that. If you wanted some of these other cards, like these 88 overalls, and they're going for 150K, and you see that a lot of them up here are going for like 110K, 115K, just wait, because someone's going to guarantee you, like say for instance, someone's going to put up some of these cards that are going for a little bit more for a lot cheaper. So just wait for those if you do want to pick some of these up, because I guarantee you some of these 88s will drop down, and they're not all going to stay at the same price. This middle linebacker actually looks pretty good. Jerome Baker. This defensive tackle looks pretty good. I would wait for him to go down. And if he don't, I wouldn't pick him up, because that's too much for an 88K. 88 overall. Once I seen the majority of the 88s are going for about 110 to 120K, to me, spending 200 over 200K for an 88 overall it's just insane. I would never do it. So that's one thing I will say. These other ones are I definitely wouldn't pick up these other. Hold on, we put Cowboys. That guy's going for 280K. That's actually quite a bit. I wouldn't pick up that card for that much. Yeah, these people are crazy. I wouldn't be doing all that. All right, now let's go to the 86s, right? So some of the 86s would be cool to pick up, but I would literally focus on more on the 87s, unless they're just going for crazy amount. Yeah, see, look at these 86s are going for like 50K. Look at the Rasul Douglas. Remember I told you guys that his limited edition was going for 400K, and he quick sold for 350K. So meaning that you only spend 50K for him. You'd be better off just buying this Rasul Douglas for 52K and just have him on your squad, because that's how much of a loss you're gonna take anyway. So you might as well just buy that and keep the rest of the coins on your squad for now. But anyways, yeah, these 86s are actually not bad. What I would do was I wouldn't pick up like tons of these 86s, but what I would do is I would pick up, like, say for instance, for your offensive line or your D line, certain positions that you normally don't upgrade, a fullback, certain positions you normally don't upgrade, or like say you have two good cornerbacks, you need one more, I would pick up like a Rasul Douglas to have as your third. Things like that, to where they'll basically be fillers for now, because they will help out your squad. Even this Trayvon Diggs actually looks pretty good. I might have to pick him up later. I might have to go check out my squad and see what I want to do, because I haven't had him all season, because he was going for a ridiculous amount. Now that's not bad. He'll be 87 on my squad, and looks not bad. So that's not bad. Let's go check out the 87 overalls now. Look at these 87s. 110K, 101K. Yeah. And I only think the reason why these 87s are going for that much is because of the most fear 87s. A lot of people are picking them up, so therefore the 87 skyrocketed. So as we went through earlier, right, the 88s once again are the way to go. Why? Because the 88s, look at this one, this Junior Sanu, whatever. He actually was going for a lot down here. I told you guys, someone just put him up for 105K. Once again, you're going to find these cards for 110, 120K. These cards are going, these 88 overalls are going for the same amount as the 87s. So once again, I'm telling you guys, the 88s right now in the game, the 88s are the main things to pick up. And then I would pick up some of the 86s for very cheap to add as fillers to your squad too, just to balance it out a little bit. So to me, that's the best route to go. And if you do have any 90 overalls, I'm telling you right now, they're going for more than 275K. 275. I'm sorry, that are going for more than 375K. A 90 overall, go ahead and sell it because those cards will drop. Profit some coins right now. So when it does drop, you can just pick them back up for a little bit cheaper. So without further ado, I'm out.